Back to our excessive heat now. The valley really feeling it all week long. But that same heat wave also reaching border areas as well, where migrants and their children are at higher risk of dying of heat exposure and severe dehydration. Investigator Liliana Soto is spending time at the borders, speaking with those making that dangerous journey, as well as the men and women often called in to save them.
It's 12 p.m. The temperature on top of this mountain, dividing Arizona from El Sasabe, Sonora, already reaching 100 degrees.
I think today we're supposed to hit over 105.
Border Patrol agent Jesus Basavilbaso has been patrolling this area for more than 10 years.
As you can see behind me, the terrain is extreme. The temperatures can be really high, up to 115 degrees.
He says the summers here are deadly.
You have to drink approximately 2 gallons of water a day to be able to be hiking in this Sonoran desert. There's no way you're going to be able to carry that much water. Once you cross the border, you still have to walk many miles, and this terrain is unforgiving.
Unlike other years, migrants are crossing without a guide. Instead, they're using apps like WhatsApp.
They give them a cell phone, they tell them to walk a certain distance, and when you walk over to this peak, then you're going to call this number, and then they're going to tell you where to go.
What they don't tell them is that there's no cell phone reception out here. Their only resource if they get lost is finding one of these rescue beacons.
So the way this works, this has this red button, so if you push this red button, it'll send a signal to our office, and then the agents can deploy it and rescue that person.
But not everyone makes it. According to a report by the University of Arizona, there's been an increasing number of remains recovered from southern Arizona. Just last year,
there was 209 according to our data.
Daniel Martinez is a researcher at U of A.
I'm very concerned. I'm concerned that we're going to see record-breaking number of undocumented border crosser remains recovered from southern Arizona in fiscal year 2021.
We're human beings. We don't want anybody to get hurt. Nonetheless, we don't want anybody to die out here.
Agent Basavilbaso worries about migrants being directed to more remote areas to higher elevations.
We don't have unlimited helicopters. We have sometimes people 10, 20 calls at the same time, people calling 911.
Extreme high temperatures also make it harder for helicopters to take off, making rescues like this one extremely risky for everyone involved.
We can't walk in their shoes. We don't know what they're going through. A lot of these migrants here are economic migrants, and they're trying to look for a better life. By risking your life in these temperatures and in these terrains, it's not worth it.
But for many migrants, risking their life here in the desert is already a better option because they say back there in their countries, they're already dead.
Porque uno ya no puede andar tranquilo.
La muerte era lo que nos esperaba en nuestro país. Y si nos vuelven a mandar a México, la mafia,
Lo mismo.
no tenemos nada.
This asylum-seeking family came from El Salvador.
Que me agarraron y me violaron. Sí, pero que la policía no hace nada, puse no, pero ya con mi hijo sí no. Ahí sí le dije no, ahí sí no a mi hijo sí no le pueden hacer nada.
This was their second attempt. They first tried to request asylum in Nogales, but were expelled back to Mexico under Title 42.
Llegamos de nuevo ahí a un pueblo que se llama Altar, entonces sí se dieron cuenta pues que éramos ilegales y nos dijeron que teníamos que pagar una cuota para poder nosotros pasarla.
They walked through desolated areas in the Sonoran Desert for 10 hours, unaware of the dangerous heat.
Estaban preparados para el calor de aquí, sabían lo que era el calor aquí. Nada,
pues,
nada. No. Nada, esto fue una sorpresa, o sea, esto ha sido duro, duro yo.
Sometimes it's too late. Sometimes not everybody makes it, and it's very unfortunate that people keep trying, and they keep trying no matter how many times they hear it, they keep trying.
Liliana Soto, ABC 15, Arizona.